Well, I thought I'd get out before the walk. I'd get out for my walk before the rain. But as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, it's raining. And I'm about halfway done with my walk. So I'm wet already. So let's just continue on. But I'm home. I don't know if you can see, it's raining again. It was so strange because it started, I had just turned the corner. I'd probably gotten about a quarter mile from my house and it started to rain. It was just sprinkling, kind of like it is right now. And I thought, this just spit. I can walk in that. And then I got to the house that's right behind me and it came down like a torrential poured rain. It was like, oh my gosh. It was like a cloudburst to beat all cloudbursts. And I got soaked. And some kids were out, they were going to go out in their boat. They were putting the cover on and they go, you want to ride home? And I said, no, it's okay. I'm already wet. So I had walked 2 more houses and it completely stopped raining. And the sidewalk was dry and I walked all the rest of the way. And when I come back onto my street was completely dry. So it just rained around the block. It didn't rain on my street at all. But, so I did walk 1.07, I think, for 3,100 steps. It took me 31 minutes, but I think it took a little less than that because we have new neighbors moving in across the street. And of course I had to go over and introduce myself. Joe and Amber are their names. And so I welcomed them to the neighborhood. I didn't stay and talk because, they're unloading their moving van. I didn't want to be like, oh, look at that curmudgeon old lady that she's so bored she's got to sit and keep up all of our time. I just, introduced myself. So my name is Sandy. My husband's name is Jim. And I pointed out where I lived. I told them if they ever need anything to come and ask. And I would lead them to it because I know how busy a moving day is. And I think they were very grateful for that. So we got new neighbors. So I'll leave a little clip on how you're doing. Like you can see, it's raining again. So I'm going to get in the house before I get even wetter than I already am. Christy's here cleaning my house. Sophia just got done cutting the grass, so she had perfect timing on that. And I told Jim to put the air conditioning on for Christy. As much as you know how I don't like air conditioning, but it's hot. It's kind of muggy. Obviously, if it's raining, it's muggy. And we're supposed to get storms today, so the rain would get in the house anyhow. So I thought, what the heck? Well, maybe I can go talk Sophia into pulling a couple weeds for $5. All right, I love you. I love you. Well, I do love you. My family, every time I finish talking to them, I always say I love you. Anytime I have an opportunity to tell somebody I love them, I tell them I love them. So I love you guys. Well, I'm stuck in the house again. Jeez, oh Pete. But today is Saturday, August 17th, and we have a couple birthdays. Today is one of my friends that I used to work with. I already sent her a message on a text message. She doesn't watch my channel, but one of my good friends is Randy. Today is her birthday. If you ever hear the song, I Got You, Babe, that's our song. Well, for some reason, we had that as our song. We always heard that song, and so we always would sing it to each other when we were working because our desks were right across from each other. So every time I hear it or she hears it, we send each other a voicemail message playing the song in the background. So, Brandy, I got you, babe, although she doesn't watch me. But it's also Andrea Kirk's birthday. So, Andrea, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andrea. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Patty Jones's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Patty. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Sabrina, and the name of her channel is Sabrina Search for Happiness. I hope you found your happiness, Sabrina. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sabrina. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And today is Sammy, S-A-M-M-I, West Virginia, Running Don. Not Running Dog, Running Don. That's his daughter's birthday. I think she's 17 today, I think. But Sammy, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sammy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope all four of you have a great, great birthday today. And Andrea, thank you for letting me know how to pronounce your name. Because I think I called you Andrea last year, and I think I corrected it when you told me it was Andrea. So, well, Chrissy just left. She came and cleaned my house. She comes every other week and cleans my house, and so I'm really thankful for that. Sophia came and cut the grass. She when she first got here, I said, "Oh, you want to go for a walk with your grandma?" And she, "Oh, okay." I know she didn't really want to. I says, "No, I think you kind of want to get the grass cut before it rains." And she said, "Yeah, I probably should." She didn't want to go for a walk no more than fly. So she stayed and she cut the grass. Of course, she had to cut it in spurts because it's been raining on and off all day. Jim's in his glory because with Christy cleaning and it's kind of muggy. We turned the air conditioning on, so now I have the air conditioning on. Ugh, which is I don't like that. But I got my electric bill the other day and I looked at it, compared it to last year at this time, because last year I had my pool and I had my filter going every single day. And last year my electric bill was $305. And this year my electric bill was $202. So I saved $100 by not having my pool. I love my pool. I miss my pool, but I like having $100. And even my water bill was less because it rained a lot in July, so I didn't really have to water my lawn and my plants that much, and I didn't have to keep refilling the pool from the kids splashing the water out. So, and my water bill last year was $375, and this year it was $195. That's for 3 months. We get billed quarterly, so that's not too bad. The highest is the sewage. Like my water, actual water, I think is maybe $50, but then there's sewage, and then we had a water main break and we have to pay for that, and blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So it all adds up, in other words. So and then Chrissy dropped off a bag of old pills of Mary's that she's no longer taking. It's like a full CVS bag. It's like when we put them all out on the table, it looked like I had a CVS pharmacy. So I know that my township has a date in September where you can turn in all your medications, but I'm going to check with my pharmacies around here, because a lot of times the pharmacies will take the pills back. I don't know if they use them again or if they just destroy them the right way. I don't know how it works, but I don't want to flush them down the toilet or down the drain or anything like that. Then it gets into your water system, so I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to do that. Doing pretty good on my diet, or not my diet, but my lifestyle. I feel so much better when I'm walking, but I feel kind of like I'm not losing weight. So I think I'm building up muscle. I know they always say, because muscle weighs more than fat and all that good stuff. But I enjoy my walk. I forgot how much I've enjoyed it. I have to say my balance is getting a little bit better with my walking. Jim did not want to walk today. Christy tried to talk him into it because he said his hips were really bothering him. And she said that the more you walk, the less your hips will bother you. But Jim didn't want to follow that theory, so he didn't go with me. And that even when he said that when it started raining, he was going to come pick me up, and he says, "But I know you're going to walk in the rain." And I go, "Yeah, if you're wet, what's the point? You're already wet. What difference does it make?" And like I said, it didn't rain that hard. It rained for like 3 houses, and then it stopped completely. It was kind of weird. It's kind of like when you see it raining on one side of the street, and then it's not raining on your side of the street. The rain's got to stop somewhere, but it was weird. It was really, really weird. Yesterday I watched on Netflix the Lacey Peterson. It's hard to believe that was 20 years ago. It just seems like yesterday. That just shows you how fast your life goes by. It's just like in a blink of an eye, it's gone. But that was back in 2002, and he was convicted in 2004, and he's been in jail since 2004. I know he keeps saying that he's innocent, that it's something to do with the burglary across the street. I don't know. Too many circumstantial things led me to believe that he was guilty. I'd hate to be on the jury that convicted him. They've overturned the death penalty, but they convicted him of a death penalty. I know that I could never be on a jury that has to decide a death penalty, because I couldn't do it. And you know what? I know it's easy for me to say now, but if somebody was to kill somebody in my family or something, I would not be like they go, "Well, let me be the one that pulls the plug." Or I don't think I could do that. I would try to forgive them. Not forget that they did it, but I don't know. I'm glad I'm not in that position, and I hope I'm never put in that position. But I do know that I could never, ever tell somebody to put them to death. I just never could. That's not in my nature. It's just not. No matter how, even if I saw them do something horrendous, I still couldn't do it. I know, you don't say for 100% certainty, because nothing in life other than you're going to die is 100% certainty. But no. But anyway, I watched that. It was pretty interesting. And then I watched A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. on Netflix yesterday too, because I was stuck in the house. I didn't, I've done so well reading a book a day, and now it's just kind of fallen out of the habit of reading. I got to get back into that habit of reading again. But it was pretty good. And what I find very funny, what I find very amusing, it is from England. It's a little series that was in England, and they are speaking English, and they are talking in English, but a lot of times I can't understand them, and I got to put the closed captioning on. So I wonder if they have the same problem with us. I think it's that I don't know, in my opinion, they seem to talk fast. I don't know what it is. And I know they're speaking, obviously they're speaking English. It's the Queen's language, but there was many a time I had to back it up and say, what did they say? And put the closed captioning on to see. Maybe it's my hearing. I don't know. But does anybody else have a problem with that? I don't know. I would rather watch something that they have, like they're speaking English like in an accent, like a German accent. Well, I know. When I just said it, it's all redundant. They're talking with an accent. Although they say we talk with an accent, but no, I think it's them that talks with an accent. Did I say accident? Accent is what I meant. But like someone with a German accent or a French accent, I can understand much more clearly than somebody who speaks with an English accent. I don't know. But no matter where I go in my country here in the United States, I understand them no matter what language they're speaking English, but that there's Southern English, there's Midwestern English, there's Northern English, there's Northeastern English, there's Western English. It's just, you have to live in the United States to understand it, I guess. But I'm sure that people even that don't live in the United States, do you understand that if you don't live in the United States, there are different languages? And we have our different sayings, we have our different things for different things. It's just hard to believe we live in the same country and it's so different. Really, everything is so different. But we went yesterday. I got a Jimmy John's sub and I ate half of it. I'm going to eat the other half today. And for breakfast, I had some yogurt with some raspberries and blackberries and a banana on top with a little bit of honey and some granola and a cup of tea. I was going to have an egg, but the white of the egg was yellow. It was kind of yellowish, greenish yellow. And I thought, I don't know, what that egg turned. And then when I split it in half, the yolk was fine. But by that point, I had it in my mind that the egg was bad. Because I boil eggs for a week. And then I eat them within the week, whether I make an egg salad sandwich or just eat a hard-boiled egg or something. Or just like a quick snack to grab. But I don't know how long you can keep them in the refrigerator. I don't keep them much longer than a week. How about you? How long do you keep a hard-boiled egg in the refrigerator? The way I make my eggs is probably not the right way, but that's the way I make them, is I put my eggs in a single layer in the pan. I cover it with water, put a little bit of salt in it. I cook them for 16 minutes. As soon as they're done, I take them out, put them in cold water right away, take them out, put them in my egg tray, and pop them in the refrigerator right away. How do you do your eggs? Everybody does them different. Some people put the eggs in until they're boiled. Some of them don't do the count until the water's actually boiling. No, I start with cold water, turn it on, 16 minutes. They seem to be fine. That's the way it goes. And then Christy was asking about my birthday, so I've planned out my menu for my birthday dinner. It's not till September 7th, but you can never be too soon. So I said maybe we could do it at Danny's house on Labor Day. My birthday's on a Saturday, the Saturday after Labor Day. But I figured, I know Danny and Jimmy like to get their last little inch of golf in on Saturdays. And then Jim and I usually go out to dinner on my birthday. So I said either Labor Day or we can do it on that Thursday. We'll see which way. This coming up Thursday, we're going to do Brooke's birthday. She wanted barbecue chicken, so we're going to have barbecue chicken with all the barbecue sides. And then Jim's got a doctor's appointment on Monday and Thursday. Monday, he's going to find out about getting that shot to lose weight. And on Thursday, he's going to a pulmonologist for his COPD, where I'm going to try to get the guy to put him on a sleep study so that he can find out, because I really do believe that he needs a CPAP machine. He's a stubborn man. I don't know that I can get him to wear one, but even with trying to scare him with that he could die during the night and it's not good on his heart and it's hard with his weight and blah, 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 and all, he just in this ear, out that ear. It's just, but other than that, I'm just going to watch some TV today, I think. I don't know. I might try to read. I'd like to read outside. I did go check on my bird. Here you go. Okay, they're still here. Now you can't really tell that he's staring at me. Let's see if I can get a little closer. Oh, he says, I'm not ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Still there. Christy come out. She says, can I go look at it without it attacking me? And I go, as long as I'm standing next to you, I think that they'll know you're a friend. We'll see. But we went out there and she looked at him and he just kind of gave her the eye. And then Sophia came and looked at him. And then, because I told you the male is the one that sits on the nest all day. And then, yeah, that's going to do it. Not much else going on. Yeah, that's so exciting. Such an exciting life. I really would like to turn the air conditioning off now, but Jim's, that's not going to be happening. I'll sneak it off during the night when he's in bed or something. I don't know. We'll see. Because you know how I like my fresh air. But it is, like I said, it is a little muggy. But I got my birds eating on their feeders. I filled up their feeders today after I got back from my walk. I did a little bit more weeding. And that is the excitement of Sandy's day for so far today. But that'll do it. So let's talk again tomorrow. Hopefully I see you then.